everyone, this is Chi-townTraci with Art Attack, and I'm here to share with you my design team project for Alicia's Glitz & More store called Glitz & More on Zibbit. So this is my first project, and this is for her grand opening, and I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit different than what I normally do, but you guys know that I love altering things, and especially love to alter boxes. Cigar boxes. So I pushed myself a little bit on this one, and you guys would totally see when you take a look at it. But I used the Graphic for 45 Botanical Tea line in the 8x8, and this will be available in my store. And I used the Krylon spray paint ivory, and I sanded the cigar box and then spray painted it with the ivy. I also used the ivy to spray paint my metals. You can see the metals here. You can see lightly and metal, and lightly did the metals, and then here. And then when I spray painted the metals, I also used the Inca Gold metallic rub in the really yellowy gold one. I'm not sure what this is called. I've been looking for the name. I don't know. And then I used the hematite in the dark color. So I used both of those to make it look like it's tarnished. So let me go ahead and start with what I did. So I covered it in paper. So I used the polka dot paper, then the green flower paper. And on the sides, I wanted to use the rose paper. So the rose paper is used on all the sides. And then on the bottom is the stripes. So let's start with the sides first. So on the sides, you can see that I used a larger lace. This is a lace piece that you could actually string, or let's say the word is thread, the ribbon through. But I wanted to make more of a statement, so I layered all the ribbons. The velvet ribbon, I'm sorry, let me put this on. The velvet ribbon here is pink velvet, and that's from Hobby Lobby. But in my DT package, I got this ribbon, which is beautiful and soft and luscious, and then the velvet, and then the mint green, and then the gray. So I did that all the way around, and it just looks so pretty, I think. Let me show you the front. So here's the front. And you can see that little teapot there is how I open and close the box itself, and then I added the metal, and I think that is so shabby chic, that metal right there. I absolutely love it. So let's go to the top. You can see the top here. I used this smaller lace all the way around, and then I used the gray ribbon underneath it, and then the pearl trim all the way around. I think that looks really nice. I love the layered look of it all, the different textures. So on here, I went with a lot of texture. You can see a doily. I sprayed the doily with my Lindy spray to make it look more, vintage. You can see all my pieces that I cut out are, well, these are, I used the glitter Mod Podge on, so all my like butterflies and birds are Mod Podge, and then I used the Dimensional Magic from Mod Podge on. I like this. It's a little bit runnier than the glossy accents. I'm not exactly sure which one I prefer. But you can see this one, I just used my Glamour Dust, which is a paint, and I use that just in certain areas. So let's just start from the bottom here. I used another metal from Alicia's store, but it did not come in my package. And I cut out this Botanical Tea, and you can see that I did use the glitter Mod Podge and then the glossy accents and raised it up a bit. And here is one of the doves that I got in my package. I did put a little bit of glitter on her. Over here, that is one of the crocheted flowers and the resin flowers layered. And then these are my Wild Orchid Craft flowers on both sides. You can see there's another of the rosettes, the resins, and then the crocheted flowers, and then some more of the trim in here. I just love the way that looked layered. And then this is her the charm, which I think is so cool, and the bead. Can you see that? So here's the charm, and I changed the color of the metal, and I added a pink glass stone that I also got in my kit. All the flowers have the diamond dust on them, and then also some of the leaves from the paper line. Here is a butterfly charm that I got in my kit, but I actually took the little charm part off, and of course it was spray painted with the ivory, and then I added some rhinestone bling to that. Let's go to the teapot. So the teapot is, like I said, there's glamour dust here and here, a glossy accented, and then added the butterfly, and then on the little spout here I added another little rhinestone. This is part of the trim here, wrapped through here, wrapped around. I love this spoon charm, and I painted it and then used my ink of gold, and I wrapped the trim around that, and then my little bird is standing on that. I just thought that was so cute. And you can see another little piece that I cut out, and these are all with the glitter Mod Podge on them, and they're all raised up with pop-ups, and I just thought that was so pretty. I really love this idea here. And I'd love to use the stick pins in my flowers, so that's why here's another little one. I just think that's so pretty. And then, so we're going to use our little teapot here. Oh, wrong one. You know, here. You use your teapot to open it. And then on the inside, you can see I used more. Oh, there's a fly. Go away, fly, shoot fly. So on the inside, different papers. I don't like flies. So I used a different paper, it's from the paper line, so just different colors. And everything was distressed with vintage photo from Tim Holtz. And then the frame here is from Michael's, and it was pink, but I just add some gesso. I added some ink of golds. I just tried to distress it a little bit. But look at that beautiful metal. Oh my God, that's another one of my favorite ones right there, because you can do so many things with that. And you can make it an angel. You could, take it apart. You can use it as an opening. There's just so many different things you can do with it. And I used it to make my frame look more ornate and vintage. So here you go. Spray painted it, added the ink of gold, added that beautiful mint resin. I just love that little cluster of flowers. And then again, the doves are on the side. And then the lace around there, what I did was I put some, I used my glue gun on the back of that and just kind of cinched, pinched it all together all around the frame. I just thought that looked so pretty. And then I also spray painted one of her butterflies that I got in my DT package. And I used my ink of gold again to distress it and make it look vintage. And then I added a rosette and some more of that rhinestone trim. And then you can see that I used the daisy trim on the top. Now I did wrap the whole thing in lace like I did on this side, and then it wouldn't close. So then I had to take it all off. You can still see a little bit of the resin here from the residue from the glue gun. So I had to take it all off and redo it. Isn't that beautiful? So you can even add that piece to a frame, and it would just take the frame to another place. It's just so beautiful, that piece. And that's basically all I did. So let me just let you look at this one more time. So the top flower chain is from Alicia's store. The metal butterfly is from Alicia's store. The lace around the frame is from Alicia's store. The ornate piece, all of that is from Alicia's store. It's just all layered. And that's the beauty of things, is just use your imagination and just layer it, paint it, do whatever you want with it. Isn't that part of the fun of crafting? And then over here you can see that I used this as a closure, or just something to grab onto. You close that, and then you can see all the beautiful layering that I did here. So this is Alicia's lace here, the ribbon, the trim here. Excuse me, I'm just use it. Woo, bless me. And the spoon here and the trims here. This little charm here. Again, it was a charm. I just cut the little round thing off and spray painted it. And this I made this charm I made a stick pin with. Added some of the trim in here. This was all the leftover trim. I used it all. And then here is a crocheted flower and a resin. And over here is another crocheted flower and resin. I just love the crocheted flowers. They add just a different dimension into your cluster. And then here's another medal. Now this did not come in my design pack. This came in one that I purchased, which I love all her medals. And then a dove. And then again, you can look at the side. This is that beautiful lace. This is so soft, I wish you could feel it. Then the mint ribbon, the gray ribbon, and this beautiful metal piece. And if I didn't show you the bottom, let's do the bottom. Oh, there's some glue. And then these pieces are from Michael's. And this is all distressed. Well, I hope you guys like what I did with my package. You can just go to Alicia's site and go get the Gardenia package. And this is everything I have left. So there's still a ton left. And I'm telling you, you just make a mini and put it right in this box. So go there. I'm going to put a link to her site, to her store, I'm sorry. And you can shop right from there. Tell her I sent you, and thanks so much for watching. Alicia, I hope you like my first package. Congratulations on your new store. I wish you a lot of luck in your new venture. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Ciao.